Bitcoin, we start with daily chart. Just I want to give a quick update. There is no much different. The only thing is we get this move because if we refer to my last analysis, I mentioned we're looking at this correction. That's why I mentioned any opportunity for buy, we'll take it. There was opportunity to look for buy based on 1 hour chart, and whoever get the trade, they should know how to manage. Now the question is whether we can look for continuation or not, because we have to see the breakout of this correction, the big correction, because with the breakout of this, we can look for 100K. But now the question is, can we expect this one to be relative to any of this? Because if we want to consider this one as a three waves, we can look for continuation. But at this point, we cannot confirm for that. We can expect this one to be relative to what we have here, with the price consolidate here for a longer time before we see the continuation. Okay. Anyway, that's why whoever get the trade for buy from here, at least move their stop loss to break even. If we get any opportunity for buy based on lower time frame, we'll take it, but we consider it as a short term as long as the price haven't break the stop, and we should know we're buying at this top. Okay. In terms of the risk and reward, it depends on which time frame we are trading. We should be aware that we're buying at the desktop, and we should be aware of the risk and reward. If this one to be relative to what we have here, this is what we get. For sure, the price can drop to somewhere around 52K. Okay. Then whoever get the trade for buy, book some profit or move their stop loss to break even. Most of the chart, they have a similar movement. And we don't see anything else. The only thing is if we move to lower time frame, we will have a divergence. It doesn't mean we cannot look for continuation. We can look for continuation. We can take the trade, but we should know how to manage it. And at this point, having entry above this is the only option. But because of the divergence, if we wanna put the entry above the top, we want price sharply tag, break, and continue. Rather than that, we are not really interested. And even if the price tag, we shouldn't keep the trade more than 2 hours maximum. And even we see we have a divergence based on a 1 hour chart. That's why if anyone wants to look for buy, they should know how to manage it if it doesn't move in our direction. And if we move to ETH, still we can consider this one as a daily correction. We can expect the price continue as a corrective. And there was no good opportunity. I mean, whatever the trade we get since last 2 days is a short-term trade. Even we have a divergence here, okay, and this is the correction we have it. We can look for buy, but we consider as a short term at this point. Whether we have any trade set up, the only option is to put the entry above the top, which is for me, it depends on the strategy the traders are using. And if we move to XRP, similar explanation. Most of the chart, they show the similar movement. The only thing is based on for the XRP, how about if this one to be in correction relative to what we have here for the next drop before we see the continuation? If we look at the chart, I mean, independent of the overall market, yes. But at this point, if Bitcoin and Ethereum, they start to move, mostly we will see the continuation for the XRP, okay? But we have to be continue. I mean, be aware if the price continues a corrective, we can expect this one before we see the continuation, because we can consider this one as a correction. We are not really interested in this. I mean, for me, I'm not looking for sell. I'm looking for buy. And if I get any opportunity for buy by considering this is the daily, I mean the correction, but I show based on daily chart, then I will take the trade. The only thing is we should be aware of what I explained. And right now I'm looking at this. I want to see whether I can get any opportunity, any trade setup from here or not. Okay. Having entry above the top, I'm not really interested. I have to wait. But if we get any opportunity for buy from here as a short term, we can take it. All right. And then if we move to ADA, as I mentioned again, most of the chart, they have a similar movement. And for the ADA, we see the daily correction is forming. For me, I'm interested in this trade. Any opportunity for buy from here with a stop loss below this is what I'm looking for. Okay, then again, uh, the only option is to put our entry either above here or above this top. Okay. Rather than that, I don't see. But the only thing is, we have to see the continuation as a sharp move, as a corrective move. We have to be aware if it doesn't move in 2 hours, we should take out the trade. And if we move to Dutch, we see the breakout of this one. All right, then we're looking for the next correction based on 4 or 1 hour chart. All right, that's mean again most of the chart they have a similar movement. Any opportunity for buy we'll take it, but as long as we get into the profit, we should know how to manage it. Okay, see, we get, since the price was here, we get this move, we see the next flag following by divergence. This is where we should be quite careful. That's why if we get any trade, as long as we get into the profit, at least move our stop loss to break even. Anyway, as I mentioned, most of the chart they have a similar movement. Any opportunity, any trade setup at this point, we can consider as a short term. Mostly, we want to see whether the price of the Bitcoin, I mean, the Bitcoin can break the daily correction, which what we have here. Okay, then from there we can consider or expect how high it can go. But at this point, we should know that we are at the top of this correction. If we want to look for buy within this range, we have to be quite careful, because if this one happen, then we can expect this one to be, we will be within this correction for quite long time. Then in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.